Nice to have you on board. Nice to be meditating. This evening is one of my most favorite meditations, and it is the Hawaiian Blessing, Ho'oponopono. Get comfortable, sitting in a chair, sitting with your back supported is good. Even laying down is fine as long, the only problem with laying down is often we go to sleep. But perhaps it's midnight where you are and you want to go to sleep. So then it's just fine. And relax. Close your eyes. If you are sitting, sit with your feet on the floor or make contact, grounding with your seat on the floor or the chair. Pay attention to your breath. Breathing a little more deeply, intentionally. I want to tell you the parts of the meditation of the Ho'oponopono. It is actually a word in Hawaiian that means to make right, to correct, and it is about reconciliation. So many times we can get off center and we can be not our best selves when we get off center, when someone makes us angry or upset, resentful. And we can quickly or slowly come back to feeling centered. I choose quickly when that happens, and I will take time out, if need be, to do a meditation like Ho'oponopono. So these are the parts. We center and breathe, and that's what you're doing right now as you're listening. Then we take in mind the person that we want to make right with. Just bring them to the forefront of our thinking. And we understand that everything in this life is something that is a creation of the universe. And we repeat out loud or mentally, and we feel the meaning of all of the phrases. And the phrases are, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. And you bring in the emotion to each of these phrases. So first we're going to connect at the present moment of the body, our mind, our emotional system. Focus in on the breath once again and become aware of your state of body for a moment, becoming okay with however it is that you feel right now. Take a full yogic breath, a yogic breath meaning you breathe from the lower belly up to the lungs, up to the top of the chest. Hold it for a moment and then exhale, letting it out. Breathing in deeply from the belly up to the lungs, expanding the lungs up to the top of the chest, and exhaling. Breathing in deeply, hold it at the top of the breath for a beat or two, and exhale. Breathing in fully from the belly up to the lungs, up to the top of the chest. Hold it for a beat, smile, and exhale. Gently bringing the awareness into the body, letting go. Take a few more breaths like this. And after your last full inhalation, hold it again, just for a bit at the top. And then slowly let go. Relax the breath. No need to control. No need to control anything. Just for a moment, be here in the here and now. Set your intention for the session. We're doing this session to make something right, to bring balance, harmony, peace back into our life, our heart, our relationship. Take a moment to feel gratitude that you can do this session now, that you feel already something is going to be healed. It's going to be made right. Wonderful. Thank you. Bring to mind the person, the situation, or even yourself that you want to make something right with. Think of their name. You may say their name. And it's important that you bring to mind this person and this situation. And if you're hard on yourself, as I said, it could even be yourself. Perhaps it's someone you already have a good relationship with, but you want to make it even better. Bring the person to mind. And for a moment, understand there may be a conflict. There may be a certain friction or something you'd like to see improved. You're sorry that this friction is there. You're sorry that you're part of this friction. Bring into mind a feeling of, I'm sorry that this situation is the way it is. You'd like to see it improve. I'm sorry that I'm a part of this conflict. I understand that it's also my responsibility for how this has created suffering in my own mind and in my own life. I'm sorry. I take responsibility. Bring in those emotions and then also bring the feeling of please forgive me. Bring a state of forgiveness, of acceptance. Please forgive me. And when the heart can be cleared, there's space for true acceptance of the self. Recognize there's something to be learned in this life experience, growing the spirit that you can say thank you. Thank you for forgiveness. Thank you for what I've learned. Feeling gratitude so that there can be true acceptance and kindness. So your heart can open to more compassion. Thank you that I can have this experience, learn from it, and have gratitude. And love that you can say, I love you. So then for some time, we're going to repeat this sentence mantra. And you can do it either out loud or in the mind, whatever works best for you. To either repeat the phrases that I say out loud or just say them in your mind. And say the words with feelings. You're not saying yes to bad behavior or judgments or personality. You are acknowledging the goodness that resides in each person, in their soul. You're setting unconditional love. And this opens us to expansion and love. And these are the phrases. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Filling with each sentence so that the heart, your mind can be purified, can be free. And sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And we keep repeating these sentences, putting us in a different state of mind, bringing in that frequency. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. A few more times. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Bring your hands to prayer position. The mudra is called Anjali Mudra, palms together at the heart. Breathe in those intentions for reconciliation, for better relationships, for forgiveness of yourself. Even when we're not at fault or we feel like we aren't, the relationship is still evolving. Coming back into a room, open your eyes, back into this arena. It's one of the most beautiful, beautiful reconciliation prayers. Have a very good night and a good rest and a blessed tomorrow. Namaste.